I respectfully want to briefly speak against adoption because I think we can do better. And I think Steve Ogden, if he were emperor, would force us to do better. In particular, I want to speak against this budget because if you opt not to come back, I hope you change your mind and do come back. You're one of the brightest minds in public service. You understand the details. You're good at it. You're a good spinner as well. I know I've tried to spin against you a couple of times. But unlike a lot of people in politics, all of us are good people, but most of us fear that rejection. You know, if you lose an election, it's the end of the world. Earlier on in my career, I would feel that way. Now sometimes I think about it, if I were to lose one, I think they'd be doing me a favor. I'd know my wife a lot better. I know my children a lot better. But a lot of folks' decisions are colored by that fear of rejection. But that's not the case with you. I remember when I first saw you operate in the House, like a bull in a china cabinet. And I seen you mellow and gray over the years. You're not preoccupied with having honorable in front of your name. And for the life of me, to know that this state is 46 in tax revenue raised per capita, 50th in tax expenditures per capita. We never had an overspending problem in Texas, at least during the 21 years that I've been in state government. 38th in current expenditures per student, 44th in state and local expenditures per pupil in public schools, 37th in percentage of school funding for state revenue, 45th in SAT scores, 49th in the percentage of population who graduated from high school. I mean, you know the stats. Basically right there near the bottom in every category. So what I'm saying is, for the vast majority of people that I represent, and most members on this floor represent, most people in Texas are nowhere near middle class by national standards or in comparison to other states. Most people in our districts don't live the way we live. And I don't think that this budget that you and so many members put so many hours working on this time does justice to them and answers to hard questions. I only say that respectfully. And respectfully, and I mean that sincerely, Steve, speak against this budget because we can do better. And I don't think any of us on this floor would have gotten defeated or would get defeated if we held tight to take more money out of that rainy day fund. That's all about somebody else's political aspirations or somebody else's spin. And I don't think that's right. And I don't want in any way to let this opportunity pass us by and we act like any of us really feel good about what we're going to do when we sign and die at the end of this session. But I have tremendous respect for you, and I hope you come back so we can clean up some of the damage that I think this budget's going to do.